What's up, everyone? This is your commissioner of Pit Is It 2020. A little show here that we hope to do weekly. Sorry about the loud noise here, but hopefully we do this every week prior to Sunday's games.
On location?
Yeah, we don't know where. It might be on FaceTime, but we'll make it happen. We're going to have weekly breakdowns of each game. We're going to do potential high scoring opportunities. We're going to discuss a game of the week, what we feel is our game of the week. And we'll also get into our preseason power rankings. So let's get started here on game number 1 on the board.
We're going to start off with Tom versus Randy with a quick breakdown. Quarterback matchup is Rodgers versus Brady. Justin, how do you see this one playing out?
For me, I have Tom Cater ranked in this matchup. I got the 12th team Tom versus the 10th Randy in my preseason rankings. For Tom, love the start he got with David Johnson.
Good start.
David Johnson looked good opening night. A little iffy on Rodgers Adams this week with the Vikings D, but decent team here. Randy, though, love Kamara Carson combo. Kamara could be huge this week.
Just got paid.
Yeah, I'm not as high on Chris Carson's though.
I love Chris Carson.
Yeah, I'm not a huge
I do
fan
like
of him
Chris
this year.
Carson. I do like Chris Carson. It's gonna be hard to come up with that 20 points though.
Yeah, I
that
mean
Johnson started with.
Randy though, good middle of the pack wideouts. I feel like though gives him a little bit of an advantage.
Adams number 1.
Yeah, well, like I said,
I'll take Beckham and Woods over Parker.
Yeah, I just don't like Rodgers and Adams this week versus Minnesota. But I got Randy winning this week.
I agree. Kamara and Carson, I think, is too much. The Woods, Bobby Trees, as we call him now. Higbee, I like better than Gronk. I think Gronk might have his best years behind him.
I don't like Gronk this year at all.
I do like Hunt, but I like Chark a little bit better.
I think Hunt will be on a different team by week 4.
Well, they just signed him, but hey, okay.
Hunt?
Oh, you're talking about
Kareem Hunt.
On
Kareem Hunt for Tom, I think will be on a different
Tom will
team.
be trading him, not the Browns.
No, I think the Browns will be trading him by week 3 or 4.
That's interesting, but I do have Randy winning as well. Slight margin.
Yeah, I think Randy gets this one though.
Yeah, I think Randy's gonna get.
What game you got next here?
Mike versus Jake.
Mike versus Jake here, huh?
Which I know you like that game. So
and everyone, we got Dom filming right now. It might be real shaky.
Very much.
But moving on to Mike versus Jake, I got Jake as my preseason number 1, and I got Mike ranked 4th. So, little spoiler alert: this is my game of the week.
I'm not as high on Mike. I do have Jake as number 1.
I love Jake.
I have Mike a little bit down. He's number 8 on my book.
8.
But you come up with 26 from Mahomes and 19 from Fuller. You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, Will Fuller, I think, could be a surprise this year if he stays healthy.
I don't think it's a surprise. I think he's going to be good.
Hopkins
Hopkins is gone. He has to be good.
And now I'm going to throw something out of here again. He's going to be hurt by week 5.
He typically is, but if he stays healthy, you're looking at a running.
But Mike's team, interesting team. You got to love Mahomes.
Everyone loves Mahomes. Eckler's a question mark.
Running back wise, let me take a look here. I had it written
We're chilling
down.
with Mahomes. Yeah.
Yeah, Eckler I like. I don't love, but I like. And Gurley, who the hell knows what you're gonna get?
If he's healthy. If you're healthy with Gurley and Fuller, you got a solid team.
Mike's team though, Juju's a question mark. McLaurin's a question mark. Will Fuller, if he stays healthy, will be good, but could be a question mark on his team. Jake's team though, I think he hands down has the best team in the league.
Best wide receivers, no question.
Yeah, Julio, and then Michael Thomas. You're not going to get much better than that. Also,
I love that.
I think Connor has a huge breakout year.
Again,
another one.
Stays healthy.
I think he's going to be great.
A lot of health issues, but Connor, when he plays, is a stud. He's an RB1. No
I know I said I got Jake as the best team in the league, but this week, I think Mike beats him. I think Mahomes and that performance by Will Fuller, I think Mike sneaks this one out, but Jake will go on a big run. But I will take Mike this week versus Jake, man.
I'm still taking Jake. I think the Juju lacking because the Steelers will be up so much on the Giants. Connor's going to see a lot of ground game, a lot of garbage time points. And Ingram, hey, listen, everyone loves Dobbins. Ingram's a top flight running back on a running team, so I'm going to take Jake.
All right. What do we got next here?
We're going Paul versus BISP.
Carter. Paul versus Carter.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Paul versus Carter. Paul, great start on Thursday with, I think his kicker got him, 1 point. Great Great fucking start there, Paul. Dalvin Cook, though, solid. Not going to get much better. I don't like Gibson, though. That's a question mark.
Not week 1. I don't like Gibson.
I think Stephon Diggs could be trouble with who the hell's the quarterback?
Josh Allen.
I just don't like that connection. But his wideouts are above average, though.
Hopkins and Godwin are
and,
good. It's a good start.
Another thing with Paul, he currently has 3 quarterbacks on his roster: Tyrod Taylor, Drew Lock, and Joe Burrow. I mean, that's,
Who I think he has 0 quarterbacks on his roster right now.
I just that is I don't get it. I do
like
understand.
Diggs, Godwin, and Hopkins. He has a solid running back
wideouts.
core. Cook is good. Gibson, not right now. Give Gibson 3 or 4 weeks, he'll be a stud. But as of right now, I'm not crazy.
Carter, though, I think solid team. Zeke, he's going to get his touches.
Top 3.
Singletary, I think, could be a sleeper this year.
Evans is injured.
I mean,
That's not ideal.
No, Mike Evans is doubtful this week. Could hurt him. And you know what else hurts him? Mike Evans being doubtful. And if you look here, Sammy Watkins on his bench,
Already
7 catches,
played.
82 yards, a touchdown, 21.5 points on his bench.
You better hope for a tie. Then go to bench points after that.
Could hurt him.
It's not going to help him on the bench.
No, but yeah, I mean, Evans is the big question mark, so we'll see there. But
I think in this game, Keenan Allen could be a difference. If Keenan Allen really comes up,
yeah.
but that's a hard knocks.
Who you got there? Who you got winning?
I unfortunately have Paul winning, although I despise his quarterbacks.
You got Paul. I still have Matt winning, whether or not Evans plays. I think Zeke doesn't have a great game, decent enough. I think Singletary, though, will have a nice opening week 1.
And Breeze is going to get his.
Breeze will get his against
Breeze will
Tampa.
get
Tyrod against Cincy could be a question mark, but we'll see. But I got Matt winning on that one.
Interesting matchup for the next game. I have J.D. Lawn versus Boner and Sweatpants.
Well, as of 5 minutes ago, I did change my name to Fresh Prince of Hilaire. So,
I like that better than J.D. Lawn.
New nickname there, new team name, love it. My team, I mean...
Well, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Are you happy with Wentz?
I am.
Are you happy with Hilaire? If you ain't happy with Hilaire, I don't know what you're
I was going to say, do you want me to start or do you? I mean, how fucking good was Hilaire?
Hilaire was good. He could be better. He's going to be better.
Well, he should have had 2-3 touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying.
But-
His arrow is up.
19 points.
19.8 points. He basically got 20 points.
Could have had 2 to 3 more touchdowns. Loved it.
On a short
exciting.
week, yeah, solid.
I like
Very
Mixon on my team.
Mixon has
he was
potential.
very trendy upwards at the end of last year. I think he's with Burrow. I mean, you saw it at LSU.
They're going to have to dump off. They're going to have to run.
You saw at LSU. Hilaire got a bunch of dump off passes from Burrow. I think Mixon is going to do the same. Excited to see about Cam Akers, though. I think he could be good, but I also think he could be a complete bust. I have no idea what to expect about him. And I love my tight end, Andrews.
Andrews is a stud.
I love my wideouts this week with Golladay being out. Marvin Jones Jr. is going to get a start.
So I'm going to pick up the slack.
I really do love my team.
Are you concerned with the 15 points out of Hill? And I mean, Cook's got you 4. That's
Well,
nothing. That's got to be happy for you.
Well, Joey's team, Hill, got a late touchdown there to make it a little bit more respectable. Cooks, he didn't do really anything. 2 catches, 20 yards. I'm happy with that.
I think the X factor in this game is Marlon Mack. They're playing a bad Jacksonville team.
Yeah,
if
there's
Marlon
just
Mack gets all that garbage time, he could easily go for 20 carries.
A lot of running backs.
150 run. There is a lot. And maybe you go to the young guys to see what you got.
But I do like Chubb. Obviously, he's a stud. I think he could have a little bit of problems against Baltimore week 1, but we'll see.
Baltimore really revamped their defense.
You know what? Believe it or not, I have myself winning.
That makes 2 of
Don't
us.
see myself losing this week.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
What do we got? One more game?
We got
here?
one more game. Happens to be my game.
One more game. This is
Make football great again and batting lawn.
Oh, this is your game. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
my game. This is my
We
game.
have 2 more games because we still got Tyler.
Well, we have
versus Cam.
what my game is the game of the
Okay.
week.
Oh, well, I'll start with your team here. Love Josh Jacobs. Not real sold on Drake. Don't really love your wideouts either. Moore is, I don't know, with Bridgewater. He doesn't really push the ball downfield. Brown of the Titans. I mean, who knows
On a
what
running team.
Yeah, Brown.
Yeah.
And then Gesicki. I mean, he is garbage.
The slot receiver.
He is garbage.
The slot receiver, Mike Gesicki is.
I don't think he'll be on your team by the end of the year.
Oh, I'm going to actually work on a trade later for someone who I wanted to got picked as a backup tight end earlier than I felt he should have
Don't
been.
know who will want Gesicki.
Well, it's not going to
But
be Gesicki, but let's
I don't
talk.
hate
Listen, Melvin Gordon as a flex,
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
he has a lot of upside.
I'm excited to see Melvin Gordon at Denver. He's going to get a lot of touches. I do like Philip Lindsay, though. I think he's
I don't
still.
like Philip Lindsay.
I still think they like him there.
I don't like two people in Denver. I don't like Drew Lock. I don't like Philip Lindsay, which makes Melvin Gordon the guy there.
Sanders, though, for Team Make America Football Great Again. Christ.
Someone got hurt.
Yeah, Miles Sanders out tomorrow.
Didn't make the trip.
Chief, if
But
you're
listen.
watching this, he's not playing tomorrow. I like Jones, though. I think Rogers getting older. He's going to get more touches.
Jones is a stud.
Jones is good. Cooper Kupp,
Just got paid.
New deal.
Just got paid.
Um,
Metcalf, you put him on a throwing team, he's probably the best receiver in the
yeah,
league. But they
Cooper
don't.
Kupp. There's just a lot of guys in LA.
Yeah.
A lot of guys. Metcalf, though, he's going to be the number one wideout for Russell Wilson this year.
Lockett ain't gonna just decide to stop
I think-
catching passes.
I think Metcalf makes that step this year. Jared Cook was reliable last year. He gets hurt, though. Hollywood Brown, same thing. Could have that big
Great receiver
boom,
on a running team.
Could have that boom
That's the
impact.
thing. Maybe
And-
not right now. I think he will be good by the end of the year, but right
and
now, I don't see
Harrison
it.
Butker
I
starting the
don't-
week off with 10 points, though. I mean, that's a solid start from a
You-
kicker.
if you
to
get 10
going.
from your kicker, you're fine. But you forgot to mention the X factor in this game. One Lamar Jackson. That's what
Yeah.
I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
Lamar doing Lamar things. I'm hoping Ingram gets the workload.
I don't know if any of you guys bet, but Sunday, lock of the week, Ravens plus a 7.5, hammer it. They win by 10 plus. But in this game, I have Skalos winning.
I have myself winning.
I have Skalos winning. I think Lamar puts up 30 plus. I think Jones puts up 20 plus. I think Metcalf or Cooper, one of them, puts up 20 plus. But
That Las
looking at-
Vegas defense, I like more.
looking at Miles Sanders, though, I don't know.
With
I mean,
his
does
backup.
he play Ronald Jones? I hope he doesn't play
No,
Benny Snell.
his depth is not fantastic.
I would
at
definitely
running
play
back.
Ronald Jones. I mean, they said he's going to play, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But I got the Chief in a little bit of an upset there. Last game, though.
My game of the week is Cam versus Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler Watson, 5 points heading into the fourth quarter Thursday night. Ends the game with, I think, 24.
22.
22. He had a rushing touchdown towards the end, threw for one. Got some points there. Kelsey, reliable as hell.
17 out of your
points.
tight end.
You're going to get that pretty much every week from him.
Oh, he only has Barkley going, too.
I love Barkley against what I think is a very, very overhyped Steelers defense. They're going to take a step down this year, in my mind.
I don't
Hey,
disagree with you.
What the hell do I know? But Barkley, I think, could have a big game. Could
And I'm
not.
going to shock you with this. Who's, I think, Tyler's best player at the end of the year? Not because everybody's bad, because he is so good, is Calvin Ridley.
I like Ridley. I mean, they still got a whole
Better than Watson and Barkley, I'm telling you that
Yeah.
right now.
More
More points than Barkley at the end of the year.
I don't know about that.
It's in the books.
And I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of Lev Bell either.
I don't love Edelman, but that's about the only weakness I see.
I like Edelman better than Bell.
Uh,
But Cam's
You got
team, though-
Barkley, it really doesn't matter who number 2 is.
But looking at Cam's team though, you got Matt Stafford. I
Solid. Very
think he's
solid.
the NFL comeback player of the year this year.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
McCaffrey, you're
Number
gonna
1
get,
overall for some reason.
Galladay though out. Gonna have to
Out.
sub that guy in
Yeah.
there. Cam, get him out. I do love T.Y. Hilton and George Kittle though. Love
I think Hilton's clock may be expiring, but Kittle will
them.
take a jump up from last
But
year.
to throw in there also Michael Gallup, Jalen Ramsey, Cowboys versus Rams. Ramsey will,
Shut
I think,
down.
shadow Cooper.
Cooper. Yep.
Opportunities for Gallup.
Hey, look who just strolled in. Tyler, any words on your team? You want to step back and give us a quick rundown?
Could be undefeated this year.
You're supposed to be in front of the camera when you talk, but we'll figure that out by the end of the
I
season.
do like Gallup this week, though. I think he could get some points here with.
I would take
Ramsey
Gallup over
there.
Cooper.
But I got Tyler this week in a close one. I think it'll. Just looking at it, no Monday night games for Cam, and you don't have anyone going Monday for Tyler. Oh, you got Barkley. Potentially.
He'll be up 5 before Barkley touches the ball.
I don't know. I think Barkley might have to have a game for him to win, but I got Tyler winning in a tight one.
He'll be up 5 before Barkley touches the ball.
So moving into breakdowns, we're going to move on to potentially high scorings. Who you got this week as a high
It's
scoring?
similar to who we just talked about. It's going to be Tyler.
Tyler
Barkley's
has-
going to not need to do much, but he's going to do a lot because they're just going to be playing against the pass, and Barkley's going to eat them up. And with Ridley and Kelsey and Watson, Bell gets something here or there. I really think Tyler's you're looking at your league leader after 1 week.
I think it's a three-man race here. I got me.
Of course, you
I
do.
mean, I really love my team.
It seems that way. You drafted him.
I think me, Tyler, and I got Mike, chilling with my homies. I think he got a solid start with Mahomes and Will Fuller.
Yeah.
I think
Will Fuller came through big.
I think it could be a hot week for him. I think one of those three
Yeah.
will win high scoring.
Yeah, I can see
So,
it.
finally, lastly, let's do preseason rankings. Let me hear your 1 through or start at 12 to 1. Who's your 12 teams this year?
12, I got Tom. I don't love his wide receivers. I don't love his tight end. 11, I got Paul. I don't love his quarterback or tight end. Carter, I got at 10. No one really stands out. Joe, got at 9th. Running backs just aren't there for me. Nick has a stud at quarterback, but I don't see anything else on the team that really scares me. Justin, I got you at 7. I know you don't like that, but I don't see any glaring spot. I know you love Daniel Jones. I'm not as high on him.
I don't have Daniel Jones. I have Wentz.
Wentz is the same as Daniel Jones.
No,
I'm sorry.
No.
6, I got Randy. Love his running back, but that's it. Myself, I have at 5, which I feel like I should be higher than that. Mike, I got at 9, stud quarterback. Cam, I have at 3rd, all around good team. Tyler, I have at 2nd. Running back, quarterback, wide receiver, solid. Best tight end in the league. Jake, I have at 1. His receiving core is going to be too much in a PPR league. His receivers are going to be too much for anyone to handle, and his quarterback I have ranked 3rd, so he's up there.
My bottom half is similar to yours. I got Tom at 12. 11, I have Skalos. I like Lamar, but like you said, I just don't see much else after that. 10, I have Randy. I think J.K. Dobbins could be a steal, though, for him.
In a couple weeks.
Yeah, in a couple weeks. 9, I also have Joey, like you. 8, I have Paul. I just don't really have a feel for his team at all, really.
He drafts what he likes, and if it works,
7,
it's great.
I have you. I'm not sold on your running backs or wideouts, and your tight end is horrible. 6, I have Carter. Don't love his team, but don't hate it. I think it has an opportunity to be decent. I like Breeze, Elliott, Singletary. I think could be good, but Mike Evans out this week.
I think Moss takes Singletary over, but that's
Evan,
where we differ.
Evan should be there after
weeks,
this week.
yeah.
5th, I have Cam. Galladay out this week could be a rough start, but I
That's
love
lingering.
Stafford.
That's a problem.
Love Stafford, love McCaffrey, love T.Y. Hilton, love Kittle. Gallup, I think, has a big week. 4, I have Mahomes, Mike. Potentially high-scoring week this
Both at
week.
4?
Like Mike.
Both at 4.
2 and 3, I have me and Tyler. You can argue. Some say I'm 7th. I would disagree. I have.
Well, we
me-
both agree Tyler's in the top 3.
Oh yeah, I think Tyler's team could be good, but one injury from Barkley, you're looking at a bottom half finish.
All of a sudden, we're punishing the last place
But
team.
I have myself at 2. Really like my team, obviously, as you could tell by this show.
How you drafted?
Love Hilaire, love Mixon. Don't love Cooper, but we'll see. I love Marvin Jones Jr. though.
I do like Jones.
Love Andrews.
Yep.
Crowder just catches balls.
Nothing to hate.
Akers though could be an iffy guy. I mean, if he's decent, my
High
team's
ceiling.
good.
High ceiling with
And
Akers.
you got Tyler Boyd on the bench, who's been pretty decent the last 3 years. But I'm at 2, Tyler 3, and then obviously number 1. I think hands down best team heading into the year is the Dak Street Boys. Dak Prescott, James Conner, Mark Ingram, Michael Thomas, Julio Jones, Evan Ingram, Allen Robinson, bench-wise, Phillip Lindsay, Jordan Howard, Hayden Hurst, Perriman.
Murray, Tannehill,
from top to
Lazard.
bottom, he got a bench. He got,
He has a good name too.
yeah, good name.
Dak Street's a solid
Good
name.
name.
And we both have him as 1.
Yeah,
So,
I think his team.
I mean,
is
he's
good.
down a couple points. He's down 45, so it's not easy. But
Yeah.
we'll see what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, Dak might be able to match Mahomes. Robinson, though, I don't think he matches Fuller. I think Fuller, that's a good number for him. But we'll see.
I think Connor beats
That is
Eckler.
my-
Ingram beats Gurley.
That is my game of the week, though. So
Thomas
I think
beats
that's
Juju.
going to be tight.
Julio beats McLeod. I just don't see where he loses.
Yeah.
Fuller, he'll lose Fuller. That's pretty much it.
if you guys got a minute,
Shoot your questions in. If you
send a
want,
message.
we'll get you next
We'd
week.
love to hear everyone's top 12
Suggestions,
preseason.
anything you got?
Yeah, preseason top 12. Message it, send it in, bitch about ours. Like us on Facebook, YouTube. Give us
Merch coming soon.
Swipe up, hit us that like and follow button.
Tinder, you have a Tinder?
Oh,
Swipe left.
premium
Ooh.
user.
Woo.
But,
The commish got premium. Believe it.
but
That's
hey.
that's your money. That's your money.
No. Hey, and also if you haven't paid yet, fucking pay.
Well, definitely
That's
pay.
another thing.
Because I need that by the end of the year.
If not, though, we know where everyone is at. But looking forward to this year. Let's get after it, all right?
Good year. No COVID injuries at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You know,
Any
nothing.
questions, concerns, let us know, and we'll see you next week.